that should work. Alright. Let's just start. I forgot I left this in the... I didn't finish this last time. Then I didn't come back for like a week. Did go over these like statements last time, but I'm just trying to refresh my memory. So, okay, so 2 murders took place. One at, where was it? Like somewhere in the police station, and then another one is at the parking lot. How the victim was killed. We know how and when. So tell me, where was the victim found? Yes, report. Where was the body found? I can't speak on where the corpse was found, but I can say the crime took place in the evidence room at the police department. Evidence room? Wait a second. I have heard of that. The evidence room. Didn't he mention that in his testimony just now? Yes, he did. The knife was stolen in the department's evidence room, we knew that. There's a connection between the 2 cases. A lot of things are connected in this freaking case. You seem happy, Mr. Wright. Happy? Happy? We just got our what? We just got handed our ticket to go to town on this case. With the link between the 2 cases established, we finally have some leverage. Now we can get Gan to testify about the details. Chief, the defense's position is simply this. The connection between these 2 cases has already been proven. Hey, you don't say. Well, out with it, Righto. What's your connection? Yes, out with it, Mr. Wright. The connection is a place, mentioned in the testimony we just heard. The knife found in the lot was stolen from the police department's evidence room. Not to mention the victim had on him the case number on the knife's evidence tag. And we also know that the detective murdered at the police department was killed in that very same evidence room. indeed. There do seem to be too many connections for it to be a coincidence. just gonna stay quiet. You two make a good pair. Took my men 2 days to find out what you deduced right here. That's kind of sad. Chief, I requested you release your information on the victim at the police department. See, that's the tricky part. It hasn't been announced yet and all. Can we get the information unofficially? Sure, why not? It's unofficial after all. What, really? Who would have guessed? Wow, just free information. I'll cooperate, but I can't reveal the name of the victim at the department, okay? You're going to tell us a little, why not tell us everything? Ah, well, case information is sticky stuff. You have to do everything properly. Well, I guess I might as well try to get what I can out of him. ID number. Okay, how about you tell me the victim's ID number? Huh? Sure, why not? It's not like you'll be able to tell who it is from that. Of course not. You won't tell me their name after all. Keep a tight lid on ID numbers, so don't go getting your hopes up. Number is... Yes? 5842189. I hope I don't have to remember that. 5842189. Well, that's quite long. And we have to remember these. Drives me nuts. 82... I can't do it. Didn't even get the first number right. Mr. I, does this tell you anything? ID number of the victim at the police department, 5842189. Okay, I'm assuming it does. Actually, it does, Your Honor. It does, I think. Meaning? It has to be what I think it is. What does this mean? Well, let's hear what the defense has to say. Say the ID number of the detective was murdered at the police department. Tells you something? What does it tell you? Oh wait. 58. Oh, this one. I knew that. Witness. What is it, Mr. Wright? You're grinning like a schoolgirl on prom night. No, it's just I got confused. And this is news? Huh? Just come out with both guns blazing like you always do. The police department, the prosecutor's office, 2 places, 2 detectives murdered at one time. Actually, I happen to have a police ID number here. Oh, is it yours? No, Your Honor. I'm a defense attorney, remember? This is the ID number of our victim, Detective Goodman. Shame on you, Rido. Personal IDs are top secret. Detective Goodman's ID number is 5842189. And? This means what exactly? Huh? Wait, that ID number we heard from the chief earlier. That started with 82. Huh. I've forgotten. You didn't even get the first number right again. The number the chief of police gave us was 5842189. They're like saying that number a lot. Wait a second, right? What does this mean? That's what I want to know. The 2 ID numbers are identical. In other words, the detective killed in the police department's evidence room was Bruce Goodman. What does our witness think about that? Oh, ho ho ho, sharp as a tack, Rido, sharp as a tack. But wait, Detective Goodman is our victim. He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot. Yet a detective, Bruce Goodman, was also killed at the police department in the evidence room at the exact same time. What? That's impossible. So what we're saying is the same person was killed at the same time? In a completely different location? It's a clone. Order, order, order. Chief, what does this mean? Oh, what I want to know is, why didn't I hear about this? Yes, it's top secret, fine, but I'm the prosecutor in charge of the case. Now, just wait a second, Worthy. No need to get all flustered. Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error in this case. Wait. I said wait. Or didn't you hear me? Oh. He mad. The oversight? The grave error? Mr. Edgeworth. They are yours. What? How dare... I informed you yesterday. I believe it was our Officer Meekins who brought you the news. Officer Meekins? Mr. Wright, I heard we heard that name before. Wait. Aha! Oh yeah, this guy. Excuse me, but this Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. I keep saying sir. Sir. You don't mean him. According to Meekins, you didn't accept the report. Hard to believe. But your officer, he told me... He said that report had nothing to do with the Lana Sky incident. Detective Bruce Goodman murdered in the police department evidence room. Mr. Edgeworth, the victim's name is written right on the top of the report. Ah! Why didn't your officer tell me? Honestly, I'm not sure if that officer was capable of making the connection. He did seem challenged. Wow. In any case, this is a serious error, a gross negligence of duty on your part, Worthy. But sir, you could have submitted that report this morning to the court as evidence. Then I... just blinks like, bro. No such luck this time, Worthy. Or should I say, unworthy. What? Now, what was the second rule of evidence law? Mr. Wright? Huh? Oh, well, it's, Rule 2, unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. And how is this rule relevant? Normally you submit a list of evidence to be used in court before the trial. This report wasn't on that list. So, what does this mean? I couldn't submit this evidence until a connection was proven in court. Damn. The connection was just proven by Rido over here. Good job, Rido, my boy. Huh? I was just doing my job. No. No. Well then. Seems we have come to the end of this trial. I know you're going through a tough time, Worthy, what with all of those rumors. Or even in the defendant's chair just this past December. I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part. Mr. Edgeworth, please, just give me one day. I'll get to the bottom of what happened. It's the last thing I do. You better get results this time, really. You have my profound apologies, sir. Or Mr. Edgeworth. Yeah, he got, like, clowned on. I don't think there's ever been an error this serious in the history of this court. I'll grant one further day as the prosecution has requested. Will that be sufficient, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. Whatever your punishment for this is, for your sake, I hope it's not decisive. Very well, court is adjourned. I feel like we've learned a lot, but also we didn't learn anything at the same time. What the heck happened, man? So 2 people, which is the same person, getting murdered at what, the same time? Mr. Wright, so what's going on with the case anyway? I'm a little confused. Yeah, you and me both. Uh-huh. Let's see. What is going on? Victim Detective Bruce Goodman was stabbed to death after 5 p.m. on the 21st. He died in the prosecutor's parking lot and the police department's evidence room. What's this and the evidence room part? The prosecutor's office and the police department are 30 minutes apart by car. Oh, that's what we're going to find out. Or try to, at least. Alright, let's do it. She's in good spirits. I'm not sure she's going to be much help with this. Don't be so sure, Mr. Wright. Huh? Look, we're in this together, right? I'll prove that these thick-rimmed glasses of mine aren't just for show. Let's go. Science awaits us. You know, I really don't think we should worry about the police department murder. There wasn't even a body found there. Who cares? Yeah, it was our only victim who was killed in their evidence room. No biggie. Besides, my sister would never do such a thing. I know it. That oil drum, was it empty? Oh. Oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water. Yes, I remember that. My sister erasing evidence at the crime scene? Never. Even though she says they don't get along, Eva really likes her sister. That's not it at all. It's just... we're both professionals at what we do, and I trust her. Big words for a high school student. Well, whether there was blood on the floor or not, the water in that oil drum washed it all away. Hehehe. Ignore the strength of my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright. Huh? What's that grin for? This situation calls for one thing, and that is... luminal testing fluid. Luminal? Blood is sticky stuff, you know. You can't just wash it away with a little water. Even if you can't see it, it's still there. Is that true? But wouldn't the police have already done those tests? Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright. Just give it a try. Me? Why do I have to do it? I'm a minor. I can't even drink yet. We're testing bloodstains with this stuff, not drinking it. Here, look. I'll lend you these glasses. Huh? Yeah, an extra pair of those things? Oh gosh. It's turned into Virtual Boy perspective. To test for a blood reaction, just spray the luminol on it. Like this. Oh. I don't know how you did that. Oh, well. Now I do. Oh. Enhanced vision. I can see her eyes shining behind those glasses. So, is this a bloodstain? It's so... ugh. Emma, you're shaking. It's just... this is my first time seeing real blood. Scientific investigation in action. Okay, well, we definitely know that this is a bloodstain, but doesn't something strike you as odd? Scientifically speaking, of course. What's odd about this scientifically? The amount of blood or the location? Well, I don't think the location's that odd, considering the body is right there. The perpetrator and Detective Goodman fought here, right? Do you think there'd be a little more blood? I definitely think so. I mean, look at all the blood on the sole of the victim's shoe. It is pretty strange. If they fought here, there'd have to have been more blood than this. Hey, Mr. Wright. I'm gonna mark up the floor plan when we find a bloodstain, okay? Oh, nice. That's convenient. See, I'm pretty handy to have around, right? Yeah, and this stuff's pretty handy, too. I saved up my allowance to buy that. Oh, wow, nice. We can't be sure that the police will reveal all their evidence in court. Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view of the case. And let's drag that hidden evidence out into the light of day. Yeah. Feels like we're really investigating a crime now, doesn't it? I mean, that's exactly what we're doing. Guess I should give this spray on anything suspicious. Ha! I wonder how that fluid of yours would react to a nice deli box. Miss Star? You only trust your own eyes, huh? Not bad, you two. Oh, that was good. This day-old deli box is on the house. Sorry, it's just, that kind of lead, I almost said lead. The kind of lead and doesn't really get, my mouth watering. Okay. You certainly put me in a tight spot today. My apologies, Miss Star, but... Oh no, it's okay. It was my fault. Oh, we know. I witnessed everything from that security room right there, but I was afraid that wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see. I was wrong to think that. I'm sorry. Sorry, you lied on the witness stand. That's unforgivable. Little girl, don't forget what's important here. Even if the place I witnessed the events from was different, I still saw what I saw. I saw Chief Prosecutor Sky stab a man in cold blood, and that testimony still stands. I swear it on my honor as a detective, she stabbed Goodman. Oh. I know this photograph has something important to tell us, but what? Okay, do you want me to present that to her? Just read a little more. So, you were a detective, weren't you, Miss Star? Yes, it was a long time ago, well, 2 years ago. No matter how hardened the criminal when they faced me, they coughed it up. Coughed it up? They confessed. They babbled like babies. You know, I may seem like a demon sometimes, but I can be an angel too. I wouldn't doubt it. Every day I dragged the dirt out of the mouths of suspect after suspect. And before long they called me the cough-up queen. Oh, and you already thought someone had gotten food poisoning from your lunches. And you were let go? Fired? I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if these prim and proper prosecutors hadn't let me go, I'd still be one today. It's all because of that case. The SL9 incident. SL9? Wait, she doesn't mean... you wanna... So you're just not gonna go more into detail about that? Okay then, oh, I meant to press a different button. That's okay. Someone used a marker to write their name on this. Yeah, I wonder who. Emma Sky. Don't tell me you bring this with you everywhere you go. Well, you never know where something might go down. What kind of a world do you think we live in? Oh, I mean, to be fair, this entire game has been people getting murdered, so... what do you think about this? The SL9 incident. It's written on that knife. And on that note. Goodman. Goodman was the head detective on that case, you know. Really? The knife was evidence from that case, the murder weapon. It was due for transferal the very day that Goodman was killed. As I suspected. SL9 isn't over. Not yet. Do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident? Or not? You just... I had one of those up until 2 years ago. Back when you were the cop-up queen, right? I found this ID card here in this parking lot. Well, there's no mistake in that, it's definitely Goodman's. But it's the same ID as the man who was killed at the... excuse me. At the police department. That's impossible. I wish I could be so sure. Well... I don't think she's gonna say anything else. Hello, Matt. Going to lurk, no problem. Model car, I think it was called the sedan or coupe, something like that. Those are the car types, Mr. Wright, not models. You're a guy, aren't you, Mr. Wright? You're supposed to know these things. Maybe it's about time I got my driver's license. I mean, I wouldn't have known. I'm not much of a car person either. Anyways... oh, shoot. No, why not? Let's just talk. Where should we begin? Well, isn't it obvious? We should begin with that, you know, that thing. The mystery of the person, I guess. How could one man, Detective Goodman, be killed in 2 places simultaneously? Yo, what's up, Tread? What we're putting in prison today? I don't know. We're about to find out. But I know that this girl's older sister is a suspect. How's it going, man? Hope you're doing well. Let's go to the police department. The evidence room, was it? I'm not being very useful here, am I? Oh no, you're being very helpful. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. Got clowned on by this dude. There was that business with him not reading the officer's report. About the killing at the police department, right? Look at his mouth, damn. The chief of police was right about that, but I can't help but think someone at the police department doesn't like Edgeworth. I think, like, almost everyone doesn't like him in this game. Alright, police department. It's even busier here today than it was yesterday. The detectives are running around so fast, they're blurring. Suppose it makes sense. The detective did get killed here after all. So, the evidence room, a scene of the crime. According to the pamphlet we got at the front desk. Here it is. It's like a kid at an amusement park. Oh, a real crime scene. Let's go take a look. Look at this creepy thing. The Blue Badger is still riding around today. It looks nothing like a badger. It looks like a court jester. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's dancing. Speaking of dancing, the whole police department has been dancing around like crazy since yesterday. Can I take out his batteries? I just can't help but feel he's going to do something naughty. The usual wanted posters are hanging up on the bulletin board here. Do you notice face? If you do, dial 911. You know, Mr. Wright, I've always thought it was kind of funny. I've never seen anyone who looked like the people in these posters. They hardly even look human. She has a point. She just called him ugly. The detectives in there look pretty busy. Just imagine, right now, behind those doors, a police drama in action. Somehow the thought fails to excite me. I always get excited when I come to a police station. Why is that? It just feels like I've jumped into a movie. Huh? You know, with all the police and criminals. Well, I don't know if this is all that exciting. Sure it is. Look at those two officers over there. They're probably talking about the latest bust. Funny, I thought they were talking about the weather. Banner here is announcing the crime-fighting campaign. Nice slogan. I wonder if they'll be selling fingerprinting sets. I don't think it's that kind of campaign. What family wouldn't want a set at home? It's good for finding out who snuck into the cookie jar. I think most families can figure that out without the extra help. Look, that patrolman is saluting the other guy. He must be a detective. You idiot, what were you thinking? Where's your head? Sir, it's right here, sir. I guess he wasn't saluting, he was showing the detective where his head was. They make a good pair. He kind of looks like Detective Gumshoe a little bit with his drip. That detective drip. Mr. I, do you know why patrol cars are painted black and white? No idea, why? Well, I think they're designed after a panda. A panda? Not that I have scientific proof, it's just a theory. A game theory, one might say. Do you mind me asking how you came up with that theory? It was when I was on a school trip. I saw a patrol car and it came to me. We had just been at the zoo, see? What about zebras? Or did it not have those at your zoo? I don't know many zoos that have zebras, but you know. Anyways, criminal affairs and the guard station. Let's go to the affairs department first. Wow, everyone looks deadly serious here. Well, there was a vicious murder of a detective down at the police department. Yes, but the same detective was also killed at the same time in the prosecutor's lot. Ugh, it makes my head hurt. Well, first things first, let's go check out the police department crime scene. Yes, you sound dead set on investigating. You just make a dead pun over a murder case? Goodness gracious. But don't mess up or we could wind up dead. I doubt anyone wants more mysteries or dead bodies around here right now. Well, it doesn't look like anyone's going to help us much either. Ew, what is this? So this is the police mascot, is it? The Blue Badger, future star of the police force. The design's a little changed from the one outside. Ah, well, the Dancing Blue Badger trademark is still under development, you see. You have it trademarked? Absolutely, it's cutting edge stuff. Very now. I showed this doll here to my daughter and she burst into tears. Don't show her the moving mock-up outside then, you'll give her nightmares. Oh my gosh, the poor child. Okay. Let's move. Anything in the detention center? No. Well, it's like Miss Sky isn't questioning. But the detectives aren't yelling at her. How did you kill him in two places at the same time? Can you imagine? How is she supposed to answer that? Wait a second. Didn't Mr. Gant say they'd arrested a suspect in the police department murder? Let's come back later. He did say that. Okay, so let's move outside and then move to the guard station. Oh my gosh, I can already tell who chills in this station by the amount of things in here. What's with the decor in this place? Very eccentric. According to the pamphlet, this is the guard station for the evidence room. So beyond that door is the evidence room. The scene of the crime? Sure seems that way. Oh. Oh. What's wrong? It's those cacti. They're so prickly, so imposing. It's hard to think straight. You can't handle the cacti. Stay out of the desert. What I want to know is if this is a guard station. Yeah, if this is a guard station, where is the guard? I have a feeling I know who he is already. Yeah, me too. What should we inspect first? This lasso on the floor? Look on the floor, a lasso. That's what I just said. Looks like it's set up to trap something. A trap here? Wait, I know. Maybe someone was trying to catch a wild bull in here. But the lasso missed. You sure have an active imagination. Yeah, a bull would totally be at a guard station trying to get in the evidence room. That makes total sense. This swinging door makes the place look like some kind of saloon. But look, it's nailed shut. You can't get in that way. Of course not. If you went in through here, the cactus would fall over. Ouch. I'd say it'd be more of a yah myself. What? Okay, that. Whatever, man. Yipes, you sure are prickly. You must be the real deal. I would think just one big one would be sufficient. These cacti are a lot like my sister, actually. How so? You know, my sister is always so green and prickly. Has like water in it. Encased in a cold, rigid shell with spines pointing in every direction. Just like her. That sounded like a roast. Damn. I'm not so sure I see the resemblance. It's more an attitude thing than a physical similarity. I mean, I think we can all assume that it wasn't a physical comparison. It looks like there's a video feed from the evidence room here. There's a light blinking below the monitor. It says recording. I bet we could use this computer to check on who went in and out of there. Yeah, I bet we could. What else? There's a security guard uniform hanging here. Looks more like a costume than a uniform, honestly. A leather jacket, leather pants, a leather... What was that called again? A punchy? A paunchy? A pinchy? I know, a poochie! Wait, maybe that wasn't it. It's a poncho, but I think I'll keep that information to myself for the time being. Just gonna let her suffer. Alright, let's inspect this door. The evidence room is beyond that door. Let's just walk in. It won't open. You thought it'd be open? I think we need someone's permission to go in there first. Probably. That must be the chief of detectives. He's glued to his computer screen. What? Detective killed in the evidence room? Tell no one outside the police department? No, I told that old lady at the restaurant everything. Someone's getting into motion. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. I know, the killer used dry ice. If you put it between the latch and the door, the room could be sealed shut. This is good. I'll win a writer's award for sure. He's not writing a report. He's writing a novel. This guy. Detective's desk. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, they're a lot tidier than I'd expect. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. Probably not. Okay. Nothing for me here. Oh. Haven't been here yet. Well, this place is as classy today as it was yesterday. And I'm sure it'll still be just as classy tomorrow, Emma. Incidentally, Edgeworth's not here. I'm sure he's off doing important investigations. I hope that's what he's doing. I guess I'll have to come back. Huh. I figured something would be there for me, but I guess not. I did not mean to. Department. Guard station. Maybe we can use this. Nothing for us here. Actually, wait. Just don't sneeze. Okay. Almost blew a fuse there. My nose fuse. What is this? Poster of a female police officer. Wait, no, that's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad. Oh my god. Nothing else to inspect in this place? Nope. Okay. Nothing for us here or here. I think there's nothing for us here either, so I don't think anything can help us here. Looks like it's cleaning day again at the hotel across the way. Here they're planning a second branch outside the city. Egad, the bellboy was staring right at me. He looks wimpy, but you can tell there's a sharp edge under that facade. That bellboy is going to be someone someday. I wish someone would say that about me. He has plans, Charlie. I'm taking care of him in Maya's absence. It's a little yellow today. Oh, I watered him just now. I mixed in a lot too. Mixed in what? Well, my very own scientific additive. Well, Charlie, you like it? I told you he's turning yellow. It looks green to me, buddy. There's a poster of the Steel Samurai on the wall. I stuck it up here on the day that she left. I didn't have the heart to take it down. I do sometimes get strange looks from the clients, though. I'm sure you do, buddy. His desk. I sit here even less now that I've stopped taking cases. Uh-oh. I have a history test coming out next week. I'd better study. I'm borrowing this desk, okay? Let's see. George Washington was the first king of Sorry, Mia. I mean, not exactly a king, but you know, you can sort of. No. Close enough. Typical-looking legal books stand in a formidable row. They mock me. Oh, I tried studying one of those just now. Remember what they were talking about in the last trial today? Alright, evidence law. So, did you learn anything? Oh, and I tried reading it, made my head hurt. Oh. And when I closed it, it slipped out of my hand and fell on my foot. Oddly enough, I find myself identifying with her on this one. You know, as entertaining as that was, it did not help me. Maybe we have to... Let's inspect stuff here, see if there's anything different. I mean, she wasn't lying when she said she saw this guy stab her. Probably. Where's the security guard anyway? Oh, this is just something I heard. Apparently he went out to buy coffee from the Star. That woman is a force to be reckoned with. Yeah, I think I think all of this is pretty much the same dialogues as like last time I was here. Try climbing. It's okay, don't cry. It's a Lunchland Olympics team. Well, A for effort. Hello, sorry. Stream already. Yes, we streaming today. Ow, I just smacked myself. How's it going? Just investigating, trying to find out what happened, because after that trial, we found out that another murder took place at the police department's evidence room. But apparently it's the same person that got killed here. So, unless there's a clone of him, we don't know what happened. So now we gotta investigate. We have to present something. That looks like a petrified piece of provolone. I have no idea what that means. It's not. It's my attorney's badge. I think a petrified piece of provolone would fetch more on the open market. My badge is not for sale. Not yet, at least. Doing good. How's it going? I'm doing okay. Ate some dumplings. It was like a... what was it? Some kind of like meat. I don't remember. I forgot. It was good though. What else? I finished my assignments. That's nice. I had like projects due this week and I was able to finish one. The others are like due in a couple weeks, so I'm fine. See this? No, this? No. I'm just gonna present everything until I get something. Massive project, yeah, massive project. It's been like they've all been like projects that I need to use slides, and luckily it's a group project too, so helps get the work done more quickly. Body with Edward's knife stuck in it was found in Edward's car. I think he owes me his gratitude. Gratitude? If I hadn't witnessed the crime, Edward would have been the suspect. I wonder. Still, it's strange. Why didn't our chief prosecutor have her own murder weapon ready? Why indeed? As long as your group is doing their part. Oh yeah, all the groups I've been in, they've all done their fair share of work, which honestly is great because I hate having the one guy or girl in your group and they don't do anything in the group. They just kind of like, either they like go AFK in like the group chats, or they just pretend they're working, but they're just like assign themselves the most easiest thing that like is pointless and nobody really needs to do. Yes, Nate. Hi, Nate. Objection. I just actually finished the trial some time ago, so you know the objections have been laid out. Okay, let's just. I'm forgetting my buttons. Okay, this isn't helping. What's that? What's that? How are you doing, Nate? Let's present everything. I already presented this. Oh, sure. I didn't think she was gonna say. Okay, well, she dropped that phone on the pavement. That's when you heard her talking about the muffler, right? Oh, that's right. The muffler. I should check that. Little did I know it was a trap. Red car's muffler and the prosecutor's red muffler. What was Miss Sky really trying to say, I wonder? Yes, I wonder myself. Think about it, I could have taken that picture from the guard room, but even I get flustered sometimes. So I went straight to the scene of the crime. I rushed towards the chain link fence in an effort to stop the murder. That's when I took this photo, yes. In other words, 5 minutes after the crime? Question mark. Those 5 minutes are the whole problem. The whole of my testimony, as it were. The 5 minutes weren't the problem, Star. You lying was the problem. Listen, little girl. I've had my testimony disregarded before. And I wasn't going to have it disregarded again. Just like that time. That time? Look at this shoe. Okay, she doesn't say anything about the shoe. Oh, now we got something. That incident really opened up my eyes to the truth. We're nothing to them. Disposable. Disposable? To who? 2 years ago, it was the biggest case I'd ever handled. The police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence. So, they didn't solve it? On the contrary, it was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed. Executed? I love how one thing protagonists in these games love doing is repeating what they say. What like the person talking says. They'll be like, oh, you know, they flew over the moon. Flew over the moon? It's like, yeah, you heard what they say, you don't gotta repeat it, man. We know what they said. Anyways, yes, the criminal got what was coming to him. It doesn't get any cleaner than that. The only problem was, they never did find decisive evidence. Not a shred. What? But the criminal was executed, right? On the basis of evidence, of a sort. Made up evidence. What? You mean they executed someone with fabricated evidence? I had a cheeseburger. A cheeseburger? The best part came several months after the trial. Several months after the trial? Alright, I'm gonna stop. Hey James, what's up? How's it going, man? Every detective involved with the case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolmen, others found themselves out of a job. And you were one of those? Myself and one other person you know well. Hey, could it be? Exactly. Detective Jake Marshall. Doing good, thank you. How about you? I'm doing fairly well, sir. I'm doing fairly well. It's good. Been a relaxing day. You know, I've been quite busy the previous week, so you know, getting back to good old streams and finishing games that I need to finish that should have been done like 10 years ago. Simon Police Department Security Detail Officer Jake Marshall. Yes, explain more. As professional detectives, we investigated that case from every angle. Every angel. Jake was particularly determined. And then it was over. And he was demoted. Gotta play more ranked matches, dude. Rank back up. However, he hasn't forgotten. Neither have I. Haven't forgotten SL9? First there's DL6 and now there's SL9. 6-9? There was another side to that case, a hidden side. That's what we're after now. And no one up in their fancy offices can stop us. Wait, those lunches you sell. There's only one reason I come to sell lunches in this accursed office. I come here to meet old friends. Boyfriends that can help me investigate. It's Star's old boyfriends. How many does she have anyway? Yeah, she's talking about like 3 or 4 of them. Just when all the detectives on SL9 have disappeared, we find new evidence. There has to be a connection. So, Rookie. What? Why is he so startled? It seems like you're serious about investigating this case. Yes. Oh, that looks good. Then you should take this. Salisbury steak lunch? I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with this treat. excellent for putting Officer Marshall in a good mood. I'm sure that will make anyone in a good mood. That looks good. What do you mean? I want that. Miss Stark? Officer Marshall, is he your, are you his... Are you going out? Are you holding hands? Oh my gosh, so scandalous. Oh. Why do you want to know? I was just wondering what happened to him. A long time ago when he was helping my sister do the cases, he was so nice. He got along so well with my sister, it made me jealous. And he was nice to me too back then. This would be when Officer Marshall was a detective. But now he's so cold. Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. We're putting the past to rest, as it were. Nothing more than that. I see. Thank you. Officer Jake Marshall. Interesting. So, can we inspect... Oh. Oh god. The loud-ass cars again. Alright, let's go back to... the guard station? Question mark? This place is charged with frantic energy, as always. Police? Police? Huh, wasn't that? One steak lunch, please. Oh, it's you. Detective Gumshoe. Now's no time for chit-chat, pal. I'm a busy man. What I really need is a steak lunch from Lunchland. Oh, you mean one of these? Actually, it's not for sale. Oh, look how sad he is. I think I just heard the sound of his heart breaking. Oh no. Now's no time for despair. We caught our criminal. Now we just need evidence. Criminal? You mean... You heard about the stabbing in the police department up in this room, right, pal? Yes. The same day that detective was killed at the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department. And those two people happen to be the same person. For some confusing reason. It's the biggest scandal to hit the station in ages. Everything's topsy-turvy. But Detective Gumshoe, who was it? Listen, pal, all I know is I need me a steak lunch pronto. Standing around here talking isn't going to fill my belly. Okay. Wait, don't leave. If you want to know more, head on down to the detention center, pal. Questioning should be over, so I figure he's down there having a good cry. Later. He just brings the music with him, huh? I like to think like he has like a he has like a kind of like a what's it called? What's the one I'm thinking of? Like kind of like an aura around him, where if you're close enough, you'll hear that music, and so then the further he is from you, the more quieter it gets. He ran off to the evidence room. Oh, this investigation is off to a running start. Yes, indeed. Alright. So, can we examine this door and go in? No. Okay. Oh, wait. Detention center? Okay, here we go. Still, I do feel better about things. A little. I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they? Yeah, I guess they did. Best to not go too far down that road road right now. Things will just get confusing. When? What was that? Sir, that's what I'm saying. Me, a perpetrator? I'd say I was the perpetrated against, sir. That's what I'd say. Oh no, it's this guy. Hi. Greetings, sir. Wait, I know who you are. Officer Meekins. So you're a guard here at the detention center? No, sir, I am not, sir. I'm a little lost patrolman, like a little lost lamb, sir. Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver a report? No, sir, how should I say this? Wait. He isn't. Is he? You... Officer Meekins. You didn't... Did you? Perpetrator Officer Meekins reporting, sir. What? What? Now this is an unexpected turn of events. Oh my gosh, he's the suspect that quote-unquote killed... Okay, Sir, I'm a patrolman with General Affairs, sir. Sir? Ah, I can hear you fine, Officer Meekins. I had some business that day, sir, and so I went to the evidence room, sir. Oh my gosh, take a shot every time he says sir. The guard station in front of the room was empty, sir. So normally there's a guard at the evidence room. That's right, sir. Because evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir. No, the security officer. Officer was none other than Officer Marshall. Marshall? Then, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor. That's when I saw him, sir. A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir. A suspicious person? What the heck is this guy doing? So what happened then? After that, sir, everything went white. I saw red. I blacked out. And when I came to, I was here in the detention center. How long were you out? Days? Why did I ask? What happened to your hand? Sir, there was no one to bandage me, sir. So I did what I could to wrap it up, sir. Bandage on his hand. Just like Miss Sky. And another similarity between this case and the one at the prosecutor's office. First things first, tell us how you hurt your hand. Well, actually, before we do, I don't mean to pry, but you are the perpetrator, correct? You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right? Sir, please don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes, sir. If you have to label me as a perpetrator or victim, sir, then label me victim. I would, but you happen to be in detention, and alive and well at that. Should I get an... I don't know how to read that. I don't know what that is either, but... If sounds good. Let me... Where's my... Okay, I don't know what this is. I was gonna use my phone, but... I don't even know how to pronounce that. It's like a little... accent mark thing on the C. I mean, if it's good, then why not? No, I've never heard of it. I don't know what it is. So like, or maybe I have. I don't know. I feel like a lot of things I feel like I haven't heard of, but then when I see it, then I'm like, oh, I probably have noticed it or somewhere. I mean, I don't really... Maybe I have. I feel like I have, but at the same time, I've no idea. It's Brazilian, basically a fruit bowl filled with granola. Oh! Hey, that sounds like a pretty good lunch to me. I mean, if you want to have that for lunch, by all means. I would be down to try that. How do you pronounce it anyway? My English brain wants to read it as a K because of the ACAI, but I think that's an I, yeah, with a little accent on it, but I'm pretty sure that's pronounced like a whole different thing. Did you know the victim, Mr. Goodman, Detective Goodman? Well, sir, if I had to label him as a stranger or a total stranger, then I'd say he leans heavily on the total stranger side. So you didn't know him. Sir, I work in a tiny department devoid of light or other creature comforts. I don't know any detectives. So if he was a total stranger, why did you stab him? Sir, I had no intention of killing him, sir. None. Nor do I have any recollection of killing him, sir. If someone around here is more confused than I am. About your hand, did that happen during the course of the crime? Well, you see, sir, don't you think you should just confess? But sir, but that was nothing I could do. Nothing you could do? Sir, to tell the truth, sir, when it happened, when the detective pointed that knife at me, I just hollered, sir. And next thing I knew, I was unconscious. It's a berry? Mashed and frozen. I keep reading that as a K. Mixed with other fruits, I'll say closer to a thick puree. Huh. A type of berry. Interesting. Yeah, I've never heard of that before, but it does sound pretty good. Not gonna lie. I will look that up in my own time, and hopefully when the opportunity arises I shall try that dish. And when I opened my eyes, I was alone in the evidence room, sir. All alone. Alone because Detective Goodman had disappeared. What? And when I looked down, I was gushing blood from my hand, sir. Oh, the shock. Oh, the sorrow, sir. Can you imagine how I felt? The victim's body disappeared? It's pronounced Asai? Asai? Is that right? Huh. Okay. Not completely... Makes sense, okay, yep. Acai berry. Interesting. Alright then, sir. What is this? Oh. Hold on. Let me see if anything has changed. No, okay, maybe... Okay, so I guess we have to interact more with this guy. Where... There we go. So... do you think you could take a look at this? Hey, that's it, sir, that's it! That's it! That's what? My head was a blank until this very moment. But sir, now I remember. I remember, sir. You mean you remember what happened? Correct. That card was the cause of it all. This ID card? Exactly, sir. That's exactly it. Nothing could be more exact, sir. Nothing. Better pry into this one a little deeper. Can you tell me what it is you do remember? Well, sir, you might say I'm a lost little patrolman, a lost little lamb, if you will. I didn't know Mr. Detective Goodman was in the evidence room. And that's why he thought he looked suspicious. Sir, I entered the evidence room and I asked the man to show me his ID card. That sounds pretty much by the book so far. That's right, sir. That's what I've been trying to tell you. So he asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do? That's the thing. Suddenly he pointed a knife at me. What? Question mark? What do you mean? Sir, I assure you, I was as flustered as you are right now. So I whooped and leapt at him. I was gonna say, so I whooped his ass. Detective Gilman pointed a knife at him. Do unto to others before they do unto you. Your own father's words, sir. What happened then? Well, my eyes, sir. Everything went white. When I woke, I was here. Right. So, Officer Meekins, why was it that they arrested you? What do you mean, Emma? Let's look at what we know. Before we do, I have been asked to drink, and I shall drink. You know, college has been draining my money so much today. Grass soda today. Honestly, the grass soda has been pending for like a long time. The sole reason, because I've been losing hundreds of dollars on doing work for my college. Because like everything that almost every work, actually no, every work I need to do for what's it? Yeah, every homework and assignments and projects and tests, all that is online for my college. And to get access to that, I need to spend the money, and the college doesn't cover for that, and it's been expensive. It's been so lame. What made you want to start streaming? That's a good question. So for me, I've always for a while I was like, whatchamacallit, I've been pretty much like the type of kid I was like super introverted and quiet and had a hard time expressing myself, and that's fine. Hey, think of college as investing in yourself. Yeah, that's a positive way to view it, I'd say. You know, it's a little hard to keep an optimistic mindset when you're in the college I'm in, because so many professors are terrible. But putting that aside, I'm going on a tangent here, but basically I felt like when I was watching other people stream, I think this was, I don't even remember the last time I started streaming. I think it was like a little bit over like a year or 2 years ago, question mark. Or maybe it's been some like quite a while, but I feel like it would help me, you know, be more expressive, I would say, because like I'd be more comfortable with the people I'm close with, and so, you know, sometimes I'll be like, I was just like, well, why don't I try streaming? And at first it was going to be like exclusive to people I knew, you know, we could just interact like this. It was just, you know, fun. But then I guess I just started to open up a bit more, and it's been fun. You know, I do enjoy it. It's not the biggest crowd, but I honestly don't really care much for that. You know, as long as the people that are here are having fun, I'm having fun. So although we have a cool community from Trip Joyce, Nacho, you guys are the main motivation for me to try. Oh, that's sweet. I'm saving up for a webcam. Hey man, you have my support 100% of the way. I appreciate all you guys being here, you know, interacting with me. It's always a thrill, especially with. I do hope that one day though, I can save up more money and improve my streaming setup, and maybe even like do more for like myself and for others. Because I think right now I've exclusively done like, I'm just exclusively playing like games, usually on my Switch. But right now, like at this current time, I'm super limited with what I can stream, and like what's it called? The equipment I have, it's a little on the cheap side. So maybe someday in the future I'll be able to save up and improve everything. Hopefully make this as much more fun and interactive. Just watch though, like give maybe a while, but you know, one day I'll look back at this and be like, wow, we went a long way, you know. So, but yeah, hopefully, you know, I'll look forward to when you start streaming too. You know, I'm totally down with supporting your streams once that happens. So look forward to that. But let's see. let's continue with this. But yeah, you have my answer. That's mostly the main reason why I started streaming was just like curiosity. I wanted to see how it would go, doing something I enjoy and seeing how others would see, like how they would feel about it. And I think it's helped me be more open with myself, like, and speaking and being more, I wouldn't say extroverted, but definitely like get out of my introverted zone, Like I feel like I have a much more easier time interacting with people I don't know, because I would always be super socially awkward. When using capture card, would I need dual monitors, like one to play the Switch or Xbox and one to stream? My capture card came in 4K60. Hey, nice. I don't think you don't need a dual monitor for a capture card, but I would recommend it. It's much easier because like if you had your main PC like monitor for like when you're playing games and stuff, it would be much more easier to have like another PC for maybe like watching or like reading your chat and stuff like that. Or like for example, if I was to stream from my laptop, like because I'm streaming from my Switch, but if I were to stream from my laptop, I would have to open up what's it called, the display capture. But since I don't have a second PC, if I go to the display capture right now, it's gonna like, here, let me just show you what happens. Whoosh, like that, If I had a second PC though, that could be on like, the OBS would be on like one area and then it would capture like the main PC, so it wouldn't show that. So yeah, I would definitely recommend a dual monitor. For me, hopefully I can save up and get my own and have a much more, like a better chance to, because I do have some games on my PC that I would like to, like my laptop, I would want to stream, but it's a little bit tedious to do when you only have one. That's a lot of windows. Yeah, it just keeps on, because it's like it's capturing my screen, and since it's capturing my screen, it's going to capture that screen, and then so on and so forth. That's what happens when you don't have a dual PC, is you're going to see that. But if you have enough money to get a dual PC, and you want to stream, I totally recommend it. Let's see, in other words, no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim. Jeez. This body just disappeared from the evidence room. We don't even know if anyone actually died. That's it, sir. That's what I wanted to say. That is, I did say something along those lines. Huh? But he still ended up here. He told me that it had to be him, sir. Well, that day, at that time, Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they say. But you don't remember the events clearly. I have 2 monitors, but at work I actually have quad monitors. Well, they always say the more the merrier. But yeah, as long as you have like at least a dual one, you should be fine. Like you would have no problem like even streaming from your PC itself. Like if I'm streaming from my Switch, if I wanted to, I could technically stream from a PlayStation 4, but I don't really have much games there that I would really feel like streaming. But yeah, like console wise, you don't really need a dual PC or like a dual monitor, but like if you want to stream something from like your PC, then I would definitely say a dual monitor is much more helpful. I got spoiled with quad, but my dual monitor is a 32 and I have a 24 as my other one. Alright, well, I mean, as long as it's good enough to stream, then you don't really have to worry much about it. The fact that they aren't matching bugs me. Oh, I can definitely tell. Yeah, it's like if I ever get a dual PC, I would prefer one that like isn't too in contrast with another. I can't afford another 32. Yeah, well, I can't. I mean, this laptop is kind of old. It's like you can't see it, but like for me, the piece on like the side is falling apart. It's a really old laptop. It's a it's a good quality laptop. It's an expensive one, but I don't know when it happened. It just kind of broke, but it still works. It's just the little cracks and stuff, but it should be fine. It should be good enough to stream. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. But yeah, we'll wait for the day that happens. Anyways, they have a videotape of the murder. The crime, the crime I swear to stamp out. It's there. It's me. It's on the tape. Your laptop went to war and back. It did. It's still going in war right now. It's like, cause my laptop not only does it have like a few games that I've installed, but it also has like college, a bunch of files from like my college work. Cause I don't have a separate laptop. I did, but it's like really old and just lags a lot. It's like it was so bad I had to like just toss it in the bin, you know. So this is all I got. This laptop's been hanging in there for a long time. Someday though, I'm gonna have to get a new one, unfortunately, but it still works. So you know, I'm gonna hold. Hopefully, the laptop will hold on for much longer until I get a new one. But I would have to ask a few of my friends any recommendations for like dual PCs. And you have gave me good recommendations as well. I would prefer to build one, but considering the times we live in, getting a pre-built one would probably be more convenient. But it's just like building your own is what was recommended, but it's like much more expensive. Oh, your laptop has 1050 Ti. Now I got a 3070. Hey. Building one is too expensive. Yeah, I know. It's like my friend built one and he told me how much it was. I was just like, damn. So much money and time you have to spend. And like if you have the money and like the time, then you know it's not much to that for like the person, because like at the end you get a pretty good result out of it. You know, you get a really good quality PC. But man, just if you're not as rich like me, that's a long. One piece is gonna end before that happens for me. I would have built one, but I literally build computers for a living. I don't want to do it when I get home. Hey man, whatever you want to do, you just go for it. Whatever suits you the best. Alright, so we gotta check out the crime scene, which is the evidence. Oh, okay. Evidence room. Let's hurry after reading this dialogue. Look, you're standing at the chief of detective's desk, not the chief of desk. Oh gosh, it's this massive unit. And you're sure this is all, If you know what it means? If there is anything wait, what? You know what it means if there is anything missing. Sir, I'm sure it's most likely totally perfect. I checked all of his drawers, lockers, garbage cans, bags, coat pockets, hats. Under his seat cushion, behind his computer monitor, inside his personal coffee machine. Let's see, well, if anything does turn up, you call me right away, deal? Yes, sir. We'll scour the place again, sir. And very intimidating guy. Chief of Detectives looks a little flustered. Ha, righto, my boy. How you been? Swim much? Oh ho ho, Chief Gan, reporting for duty, sir. Why are you saluting him, Mr. Wright? Bro, this dude built like 7 feet tall, at least. I'd kick my ass if I don't respect him. Is Edward going to be okay? Oh, where are the... Oh, you know, they're doing a little inquiry committee with him. Sounds like an inquisition. Yeah, well, they've had no end of trouble with the boy since last year. I mean, the incident on Gord Lake? It doesn't look good having a top prosecutor sit in the defendant's seat, does it? And you got someone else found guilty in that case, right, Righto? Oh yeah, this annoying, terrible human being. Von Karma. A legend he was, undefeated in his 40-year career. But in court, you fixed it, so he was caught for forging evidence. Wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence. In any case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of turmoil, you might say. Why, they do just about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what that inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Worthy. What? What the hell? It's downright odd, I tell you. The detective getting killed on their turf too, I mean. There being the prosecutors, I assume? Scientifically speaking, it's impossible. Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying. Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says. What evidence is this? Now, Rido, I can't give away all our secrets just like that. And this in particular, well, it's a little sensitive, and I can't talk about it. I wasn't expecting much anyway. You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff. Secrets. Can't stand them. Maybe we should sit down. Sorry, that was a bad joke. Anyways. But you know, it's a full-time job just keeping the chief of detectives trapped shut. He was the one you were picking on earlier? Huh? Saw that? Whoops. I wonder what it was that he wanted the chief of detectives to do. Let's see if we can kind of discreetly ask him. Oh, sorry you had to say that. What exactly did the chief of police want you to do? Oh, see over there? That's Goodman's desk. He wanted me to check it for anything that might be a clue. I took away every last piece of garbage in the trash can. So nothing belonging to Detective Goodman is still here? Of course not. Well, except for this. What? You kept something? Sure, why not? It's not important. You didn't even finish writing it. It's a lost item report, but it's only half complete. Lost item? Did Detective Goodman lose something? The date on it is February 21st. Gotta make a note of that just in case. Interesting. I should really get back to investigating the police department crime scene. Yes, it was I was gonna say it was nice talking to you, but it seems you have more to say. Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor. Well, I never thought that day would come when Rido asked me for help. I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room. He's like, boy, don't even. Now, Rido. Actually, I'm sorry, I don't need to investigate for help. Rido, please, do I look like a selfish man? Huh? Heck, if anyone asked me, sir, can I borrow $50? I give them $50, no problem. Really? Could I have $50? So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out. Just goes to show you never know until you ask. And for you, here, you can borrow this. Huh? Hey, this is a detective's ID card, isn't it? It's a special card for guests, so don't lose it. Yes, sir, it's an honor. You just run along and do your best now. Later, folks. Looks pretty cool on my lapel, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Just think, a real ID. You seem happy. Yes, sir. Because, sir, we get to go into the evidence room now, sir. I think this place is a bad influence on the girl. You and me both, buddy. We don't need her to copy his Meekins' dialect habits. Anyways, guard station. The evidence room is beyond that door. Let's use this ID card. Let's just walk in. It won't open. Aha, the card reader is turned off, see? What is that security guard thinking? Howdy, partners. Well, what's made my Bambina's sky so gray? Oh boy. Officer Marshall? Why does it have to be him? What's that? Why does it have to be him? Look for it. Wow, he just read me like a book. As you may have surmised, this here is my saloon. We're here to investigate the crime scene. Yeehaw, that card you got there on your chest? That's better than a sheriff's badge in these parts. Yeehaw? Oh, what you standing there for? Get along, little doggies. The crime scene's awaiting. Looks like the card reader's on again. While we're here, I was wondering if we could ask you some questions. Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind to tango with you, hombres. You're busy then? Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you. Actually, you said you had no mind to tango with us hombres. Like even working for a computer company where I can get parts for cheap or at MSRP, it's still so tough to get parts due to the shortage? I see. McCree/Cassidy. Oh yeah, they changed McCree's name, right? Because like, what was it? Something about... What was it? I don't even remember. Was it something about the actual character? Like the not character, but like the person named after him did some massive no-no, and so they're like, you know what? We're changing your name. We don't want that to... Sorry, Bambino, but I'm off to roam the land like a tumbleweed on our wide prairie. Like a gunslinger loading his 6-shooter, and I say a little prayer. What was that all about, Mr. Wright? I think he was just too hungry to talk. He's just saying that because his stomach was growling. He had no idea what he was talking about either. Well, in any case, we need to get cracking on this investigation pronto. Yeah, we'll talk to this guy later. It's quiet. The investigation must be over here. So, this is the evidence room? It really is kind of like a graveyard. Graveyards are supposed to have grass and trees. This feels more like a morgue. Nice try, Mr. Wright. You can't scare me. Eek. Whoa! Oh, and we died. The end. That's the game. Sorry, I thought you were a ghost. I wouldn't recommend going around smacking ghosts on the head, pal. So, is it true what I heard? What? GG. We died. That's how the game ends. Yeah, it's true. So Chief of Police Gant will loan anyone $50, even me. This guy. I don't know why that made me laugh. God. That was funny. Oh, so that's what you were talking about. She looks so disappointed in him. Actually, I was put in charge of the investigation for today. Just for today? Boss for a day. But guess what? You got permission from the chief, so now you're boss for a day. Gee, thanks. First of all, you want to have this. Ooh. I kindly accept this, how do I... Oh, there. Records. Oh. I thought that would have been more. So, Detective Gumshoe, you're boss for today? That's right, it's an honor. After all, the murder took place right here in the police department. If you're a boss, why are you all alone? Where are your underlings? They're using yesterday's findings to prepare for tomorrow's trial. In other words, you got kicked out of the investigation. Again. I'm adamant, though. Hey, that's a good nature, I would say. I mean, you seem like you were built to be more of a physical attacker than a special attacker, so I would say that's a pretty optimal choice. You know, good on you. I'm going to take control and put this case to rest. My own evidence locker, pal. You have a locker in here too, Detective Gumshoe? Aha, of course. A detective, after all. You gave me a locker that only I can open, pal. Let me touch it that. Yes. What nature do you think? Do I think I am? I don't know. I would probably like one of those. I don't think I have like a special, whatchamacallit. I don't think I'm built like, I don't know how to word this. I just feel like my stats will be so average. So probably any kind of nature that doesn't have any boosts or debuffs or anything. What do you think? What about you? What about you? Would you feel like you got something? Do you feel like you have a nature that suits you or me the best? I can't think of anything for me. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know what like half the natures even mean. I had to Google some. It never occurred to me, like, you know, I always think like, oh, like this nature like buffs this but debuffs that. That's the only thing that came to my mind, and it never came across to me what that word even meant. I'm about to take a Pokemon nature test. I mean, hey, go. I mean, all these words are. I literally just Google what the nature, like the word means, and if that seems like something that relates with me, like something that describes me best, then I guess that would be my nature. But if we're talking about in terms of stats, like buff and debuffs, then I would say any of the natures that don't do any form of buffs or debuffs. So like Hardy, what other nature doesn't like do anything? It's like neutral. Hasty, I think, and Sirius. There's something else. I don't remember. I only remember a few natures, like what they do. I'll always believe in Mr. Edgeworth no matter what happens. So Mr. Edgeworth is with the inquiry committee now, right? Trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess up in court today. I see. I guess this is what you call fate. Mr. Edgeworth just can't get away from that case. That case? Yeah, I know, the briefcase. That's on that incident, of course. That was the beginning of the end for Mr. Edgeworth. Maybe you can tell us more about the case. Hasty is plus speed, minus defense. Oh, okay. I'm probably... Okay, yeah, it's just Hardy then. Yeah, never mind. Actually, no, that makes sense. Hasty is like somebody that's... what's it called? Quick to take action without considering the repercussions. So kind of like someone that's risky, like making like risky choices without really thinking much about it. So like it would make sense that Hasty would be a speed buff. So I know. It's cool. But yeah, I know Hardy is. I'm pretty sure Hardy is the neutral one, not Hasty. Yeah, that's my bad. This place is more high tech than you might think. Every locker is fixed so that only one detective can open it. Using their ID card? That's the thing, pal. ID cards can be lost. Why, I'm on my third card since entering the force already. That's not something you should be proud of, sir. You should not be losing your ID card. Especially when you're in college. You know how much it costs to get another ID card? I always keep mine in my wallet because I'm always worried about losing it. Sounds like a lot. Yeah, but even I can't lose my own right hand. Right hand? Oh, you mean your fingerprint. Exactly, pal. The lock for each locker is coded with a fingerprint. I think I'm bold. The quiz said I'm modest. I think... Well, yeah, I mean, modest is, what does modest mean? It's kind of like... It's kind of like correlates with humble, being a humble person. Or at least that's from my memory what modest means. Something like being humble. Ah, my ears, God. Just not expecting that beep to blast my ears like that. Let's see. So the only locker we can open is our own. Funny, they look like normal lockers. These are the latest model. There's a trick to the handles, see? Handles? On the other side of the handles is a sensor, and if the wrong person touches it, zap, you get a shock. That's what happened. My hand would be black and smoking every day. In any case, the locks aren't that obvious. There are even some people on the force that don't know about the fingerprint locks. Wow. Would you consider yourself quirky? That beep hurt, by the way. Yeah, I have my earphones on. That was like, I was not expecting that either. So, you know, sorry for anyone that had their earphones up and the volume maxed out, because that, they just did that without warning. Quirky. Am I? Do I consider myself as a quirky person? I feel like not completely. I think in some aspects I can see why, maybe, but I don't know. Quirky? Would quirky be the more accurate representation of me? I have no idea. What is that? The big pile of junk in the corner looks like a car door. Oh. Oh, that's a car door. Okay. There's a pair of handcuffs attached. Is that a bike? A pair of handcuffs attached to the frame. Maybe the guy they caught was some sort of escape artist and he got away. Yeah, it's one of those human profile for range testing. He shot square in the forehead. Better him than us. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I would want to get shot in the forehead either. That sounds very painful and deadly. Which one's quirky? I forget. I think, isn't quirky also neutral? I only know, like, I know, let's see, modest, and there's mild, serious, hardy, hasty, quirky, impish, I'm gonna be here all day if I try to remember all the natures, so I'm not even gonna try. Alright, let's see. What does a saw and paint doing here? Since the dawn of time, true art has always been a war against oppression. Quirky, in my opinion, means like you have unique traits that define you. I think, yeah, I'd say that's a pretty accurate description. I don't disagree with that. Unique trait that defines me. Well, I mean, I don't know if I'm unique, but you know, people think I am. I will accept the compliment. Perhaps we're witnessing the birthplace of the Blue Badger? Well, you might say this is my studio. Here in the evidence room? This guy painted the Blue Badger in the evidence room? That's interesting. Oh, hey, handprint. What's this? Blood. It's a little worn, but there's definitely a handprint here. Looks like someone tried to wipe it off. Mr. Wright, what if there are other bloodstains left in the room? We should use her testing fluid to check it out. Before we do, I want to investigate this white glove. Someone left a glove here, but only one. Detective Gumshoe, maybe? There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of absent-minded detective. That's evidence from the case, you know. SL9 does have a tag on it. It does say SL9, so yeah. Back to streaming questions, you're braver than me? I don't know why, but I'm so nervous to even try streaming. I feel that there's so much to prep for like overlays and such. I appreciate. I mean, Brave. I wouldn't really. I don't know. I think for me though, I just don't really think much about the people. I'm more like, for me, I feel like what concerned me the most was, obviously the preparations for like if audio is okay, because I'm always concerned about if I sound fine, if the game sounds fine. I think those two are the most important things for streaming, because I don't want the game to overpower my voice, and I don't want my voice to overpower the game, But yeah, usually, now that I think about it, I never even asked, because I'm assuming that the game and my voice is fine, considering you can hear what I'm saying. But yeah, I wouldn't say I'm a professional at this. I feel like I'm still a little bit clueless in some areas for streaming, but I know that obviously the audio is one of the most important things for streaming. You want to make sure that people can hear the game and you respectively. For example, last night when my voice was low on Nacho, I think, yeah, because for some reason I think it happened to me too when I was streaming Overcooked with Nacho a while back. His voice was also low, but for me, I heard him perfectly fine. So I'm still not sure as to why that is. I think that's kind of like a big reason as to why I haven't come back to the Overcooked with Nacho, because one, it's hard to figure out the best time for both of us to stream since we're both on different time zones. And also, from watching that past stream, I noticed his voice was much lower than mine. Like, the game audio and my voice was perfectly fine, but his voice on the stream was a little bit on the low side. So, if I ever do stream again with other people, I'd have to somehow figure out how to configure that, since I want others to hear what they say. That way. But yeah, in terms of outlays, or like overlays, I have it like mine is kind of just low effort. Just have a picture and upload it as the background, because having the background just be complete black seems really, how to say it, like strange, I guess. So I just have like a game background that suits what game I'm playing. Or do a voice test 10 to 5 minutes before stream. Yeah, that too. Like I could always, before officially like playing the game, I can like, if people are in like a chat, they can talk to me and we can like communicate, see how they sound, and try to configure it. But definitely, yeah, just prepping before stream is I would recommend that too. I always check I always check for myself, like if the Elgato is picking up the game and if the mic is picking up my voice, because sometimes there were moments where the game, like I could hear it, but in the OBS it doesn't pick it up. So it's like OBS can be really annoying sometimes. But yeah, you can see from like a lot of other streamers, they have like overlays where it's like, oh, person who is like your recent follower or your recent subscriber or your top donator, your top bits, how do you even say it, bitter bit sending guy, whatever, you know what I mean. For me though, I don't really have that, mainly because I don't know, it's like I could do one, but I don't think I'm at a place where, like, from like my point, I don't really feel like it's necessary for me yet. Maybe someday I will, but as of right now, I don't really see myself doing that. I don't really think it's that important. So yeah, all I have on my like overlay is literally just the game, my camera, and a picture of the game I'm playing. The chat, I have the chat popped up on the stream. That's not really like what's it called? Like, I mean, you don't have to do that. I just have it in case I miss something. Like, I mean, if you want to see something, because sometimes when I look back you know, I'm not gonna be able to see the chat, especially when I highlight it and stuff. So, you know, then in case I want to like look back on the things that I'm reading, that's why I have it like there. But then I'm still testing the waters with some things, trying new things out. No, you always want to, better to, you know, try and see if it works out than not try it at all, you know? Set up my socials and accounts and stuff, but I'm excited to try. I'll try to collaborate with you, Joyce and Nacho. Yeah, I look forward to it. Socials, I mean, I do have like an Instagram, but it's not like I use it anyways. But yeah, like I think maybe someday I'll maybe add like my own socials, but right now I don't really see it necessary for me. I don't really use my socials that much anyways. Who did your emotes? Two of them, let me check. So the two of them, the you know, the objective one and like this Pain Kaneki one, Pain, that was just like an image you can use. Like I like literally just found like a PNG image and made it into an emote because I just find them very interesting and funny. But the one with the the one with the soda in my mouth, I drew that. It's not the best drawing. I'm not the best artist, but you know, I did try to draw one. I mean, I don't know if I would personally draw my own emotes. I only draw like one. I'm sure you can tell which one it is. I have considered asking like a few of my friends if they could help me out with it one day. Right now though, I don't know, maybe I could probably ask someone for like help commission more emotes in sometime later. I feel that I'm overthinking this. I mean, I totally get it. I had these types of I had that same kind of like mentality when I was first streaming. I'm like, you know, what if it's not working out? You know, what if like it's just not, you know, for me? And I feel like after doing it for some time, obviously it's not the biggest community, which honestly I don't mind. Whether it's 3 people, 5 people, 1,000 people, I feel like when it comes to streaming for me, it's not like, for me, I don't really, it's definitely much, how do I say this, like, I feel a little more, I would say if there was like a huge group of people here, I wouldn't feel as, like, I feel like I can still express myself freely than if I was to stand in front of actual, like it's standing in front of 5, 10, 50, 100,000 people, you know? But, yeah, I feel really comfortable doing this, so... I think it's just, I mean, I totally get it though, it's just the thought of, like, being live, knowing that a lot of people can see this. Because I know that, you know, I'm trying to express myself freely, but at the same time, you know, watch what I say. I mean, it's not like I say anything, like, really bad anyways. But, you know, it's like, if I was to make, like, a dark joke, and then that's taken out of context, it's gonna make me look bad when it was, like... Or if I, like, said something that's, like, in a, like, how do I say this? Like, not, something that's not okay to say, and if I was just ignorant and I didn't know about it, then... I doubt I'll even have 2 to 10 viewers, but I'm still willing to try. I know for me, because, like, someone that lives in, like, the East Coast, most people that I know that watch this, it's hard, you know, because everyone's time zones are different, which is perfectly understandable. I'm mostly, like, when I do these streams, my main, like, objective is to, like, after I'm done streaming, I look back, highlight it, and put it in a little, like, collection for specific games, so that if anyone wants to watch back, then they can do that. And whoever is free to join the stream and interact, like you know, they're free to do so. Which immediately makes me wonder, like, if it was much more efficient if I just YouTubed, but I've never done that before. Because I know Joyce, she uploads her streams on YouTube. I could But I mean, I don't know if it's something I would do. Maybe question mark. I don't see myself doing that, but who knows? But yeah, as long as you're having fun, I'm having fun. It's never been about how many people or follow or how many people view or like watching my streams, you know. But if someone's as long as someone is watching this and they have like some fun out of it, that's what matters to me. You know, if you guys are having fun watching it, or if you're having fun here talking, then by all means, you know, that's whatever. If as long as it's helping somebody out, you know, like if you guys are having fun in any way. You know, for in terms of gameplay though, I feel like once I'm done with these games, I think I might focus more on like not the story type video games, ones like these. I want to take a break from them because I've been playing so much games that have so much dialogue. So I like small streamers because I can actually have a conversation with someone. Yeah, because when you have like someone, you know, like who's like a big streamer, I'm trying to think of a big streamer that like a lot of people like. I don't know, like Ludwig. I don't know if you know who Ludwig is. He's like one of the biggest streamers. I think he moved from Twitch to YouTube though, but you know, he has a lot of people. Like, he has a huge community. You know, one of the biggest followers. And it definitely you can't like interact with people like them the way you interact with small streamers. And I think that's like the plus with small streamers compared to like others that are much more well known. Even though we never met, I feel like I've known for years. Yeah, I totally get what you mean. Like, no, I haven't physically. I know Ludwig. Oh, okay, good. If it was so weird, if just like, who's that? I'd be like, oh. Well, the point is, you know, like, you know how many people, you know, follow or subscribe, whatever the term you would prefer. I guess he does YouTube now, so subscribing would be the more appropriate term to say. You know, he's like a huge subscribe base. But yeah, you know, it's. Anyways, but what was I saying? Yeah, I was saying how like I've known Joyce and like Sai. Well, I don't know. I know his name is Juan, but like I just used to saying Sai so much. You know, Nacho, Alejandro, they're all like in the West Coast. And I've known them for some time now. I feel like I can say we're a little more close. So then, I think sometime this summer I'm going to LA for like visiting families, and like there's like another, you know, events that are taking place that I want to like. It's just vacation essentially, and so maybe I can see them. We can all hang out because I would look forward to that. Because they're much. I feel like they're close to me, even if we haven't met in person. But I don't think, you know, it's meeting in person is like the sole, like the vital key in being close with someone. Like you can be close with someone and not having like meet them face to face before. We should meet up with the Kentucky and have KBBQ or In-N-Out. Hey, I'm down with that. You know, nothing wrong with some good old Korean barbecue. Speaking of that, I've eaten a lot of Korean barbecue lately. I've been having like samgyeopsal and what others? Charodegi. That's like, I have no idea what that is in English. It's so funny that my English is much more stronger than my Korean, yet some foods that I say in Korean, I have no idea what it is in English. I don't know, my dialect is, or like my language, dialect, I don't know how to word it, but it's, I haven't had KBBQ yet. Wait, you haven't had, what, like, at all? You haven't, like, tried Korean barbecue yet? I wonder what shape these pieces were in before whatever it was broke. Yeah, I have some Filipino foods that are untranslatable. Oh, in this year, okay. I was like, this English, I was like, I don't think you meant to say that. Good luck, pal. Snow job for amateurs. Well, I spent a good 3 hours on that before I had to give up. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to. I think next time I go to like a Korean barbecue is like next Sunday because I've been having so much Korean barbecue lately. But next Sunday I think my cousin's grandma is like moving to Korea permanently, so we're gonna have like a huge eat out somewhere in Flushing. So that's fun, you know. Hey Vivi, how's it going? Just talking about food. And yeah, just food and meeting up with people. This piece looks like the bottom. Let's try putting the rest in place. Oh, we're actually gonna do this? I spent so much time having conversations with you guys. You see what I mean? Like, sometimes it don't need to be streaming games. You can just have a good chat with each other like this. This is a great... No, it's fun. What am I doing exactly? Oh, I'm combining? Oh, that's funny, I just ate. Oh, what you eat? What in the heck is this? Oh, I see. I get it. And you didn't fight us. Oh, I'm sorry, man. It was a family thing. And you got like a... Okay, I would say you guys are kind of a different type of family, but the Korean BBQs I went to were because of my grandma's sister's birthdays, and so we would all go and eat. I've actually drank like some... I forgot what kind of soju it was, but it was not very good. It was not the good type. Spaghetti, I stole it from Mario. Hope it doesn't kill me. Oh no, you stole it from Mario? Damn. Cold. Okay, so is it this one? No. Probably this one then. No. Is it the last one? No, not this. No, that's the top. This is also the top. Okay, yeah. So it's either... No, it can't be that one. There we go. Did he do the Italian hands? It's a mass bike. I'm not even gonna try to do the accent. I'm just gonna sound like a... Oh, yo, I'm good at this. What the heck? My brain is too massive. Oh my gosh. IQ of 10,000 right now. That's not what I meant to... There we go. And then we add... Not that. Come on, thank you. No, wait, no, got it. Flip it. Flip it. How do I flip it? Okay, I see. So we... I'm sorry, am I... Is it me or does this not look right? How do I rotate this? Oh, I can't rotate. Oh, I can only rotate the pieces. I totally knew that. And now we combine this. There we go. Hey, it's missing a piece though. Huh, well I think we did it, but some of the pieces are missing. Yeah, I got that far too in 2 minutes myself. The problem is finishing it. Are some pieces stolen? But they were missing to begin with. Still, it doesn't look like the most stable kind of jar. I kind of understand how it got broken. Nice. More evidence. Look, this one's open and the red indicator light above the door is lit. The locker is coated with Detective Goodman's fingerprint. Detective Goodman's locker? Are you sure it's okay to leave it open like that? Well, it'd be hard to get it open again if we closed it. It's empty. Must have taken the contents elsewhere. Okay, so let's use no, not that. Spray. Here we go. Up. Oh, I found it already. Must have been one massive pool of blood. Never seen anything like it. I'm not a professional. What's your opinion, detective? Pale blue blood. Maybe Detective Goodman is actually an alien. Ugh, this guy. Proves that something really happened in front of this locker. I'll make a note of it on the floor plans. Hey, if you didn't want my opinion, you shouldn't have asked. Okay then. Let's just spray everywhere and hopefully we get something. Spam it. I knew it. This is someone's right handprint. Seems about right. What? What's the matter, detective? This locker. It's mine. It's yours? Please, you have to help me. When they come to take me away, promise you'll testify that I wouldn't harm a fly. You'll do that for me, won't you, pals? This is an important clue. I'll jot it down on the floor plans. Shout out, you guys. Believe it, you can't trust the police. Aren't you part of the police? What? But you're a detective. Okay. We're pretty much done here, right? Hey, look. They're hard to make out, but there are some dark red stains here. Oh, looks like blood. Do you think Detective Goodman's blood somehow got on this when he was stabbed? Not likely. This blood looks like it's been here for months, maybe longer. Straw was evidence in the SL9 incident. Might be when the blood got on it. Huh. Interesting. I went to a different universe to get the spaghetti. Just SMG4 Mario spaghetti, I'm so dead. I don't remember the last time I've seen those videos. Anyways, let's present the food to him. Hey, you! Check this out. That smell. Reminds me of Texas. Where everything there, housing and stuff, is cheap. Compared to places like New York and California. So, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas? No, I just saw a special on television the other day. Is this from my baby? Yeah, Miss Star. What's this? What's wrong? It's vegan! Filet steak lunch. I see, I see. I don't see. I wonder what it means. Just so you know, vegan meats or whatever it's called, like the fake meats, they don't taste bad at all. I've tried like a vegan burger where like the patty is like plants and stuff. It kind of go hard, man. The vegan burgers are kind of good. Yo, I don't know if you guys have tried vegan burgers. They taste great. maybe even better than fast food burgers. Alright, Bambino, you win. Ask for munch munch. Anything. Munch smack. Veganish isn't too bad. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I could ever go vegan because there's just some foods I just love eating. But the idea of people being vegan, it's like, you know, I understand why, like, they're, you know, why they do have that type of diet. Is it called a diet? I don't know. But it's the vegans that like really, you know, crap on you for eating meat. Those types of vegans, it's just like, it's kind of like with religion, you know, like some people try forcing their religion on others, and it's like, that's not okay. You shouldn't force stuff like that to others if they don't want, especially if they don't want to. You know, everyone has their own beliefs and ideas, and we should like be respectful about it, even if, you know, some people are extreme. You know, it's like we all have different. No, we're not robots, so we're gonna have different like perspectives on things. You know. I dated a vegan for a couple of years, changed my view on vegans. I don't know if that sounds like a good or bad thing. It's okay, it's good, but not my favorite. I mean, I'm just a glute, so I just whatever I eat, if it tastes good, I'm gonna keep eating it. There's always an extreme person. There's a fine line to not cross. Yeah, totally. Yeah. Because like, you know, as someone, because like for me, like, I don't usually like talking about this because it's like a really sensitive thing, but I'm just gonna like say it anyways. But like in terms of religion, for me, like my family has always been like a Christian family. You know, like well, I think like 90% of like my family is like follows Christianity, and like a small portion is Buddhist, I believe. But you know, for me, I've always been like, you know, like everyone's free to believe what they want. You know, it's like if some people don't believe in God, then that's perfectly fine. You know, there's no reason to force others to believe in this or not believe in that. You know, you're free to believe what you wish. You know, I feel like that's my take on it anyways. Anyways, we're gaming. We're talking about people who got killed and found blood evidence. Anyways, he's willing to talk now that we've fed him some good old steak. The Officer Marshal, you're in charge of security for the evidence room, right? Got good eyes, partner. It's an easy job, and I'm grateful for it. Actually, Officer Meekins at the detention center told us. Ah, that poor little Doji. Poor guy. I keep getting his name wrong and calling him Meekly. You trained my AirPods? I need to change them now. Damn, that's my fault? Sorry? Question mark? Better go charge your AirPods. Honestly, I feel like wireless headphones, I don't like having to wear them outside because I'm scared I'm gonna it's gonna fall out my ear and like fall down a sewage drain or something. So I always have like wired earphones on me instead. Let's see. You said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station. Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this, but since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago, well, I might not look it, but I lost my fire for the job, you know. So, what were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place? Well, I reckon I was galloping down the highway on the back of my steed, Zippy. No, he was riding down the highway on his horse named Zippy. There's no need for people here anyhow. These newfangled machines do a bang-up job of keeping an eye on the place. You mean the security camera system? I don't take to machines much. Kinda like that stewed broccoli they sneak in next to your steak, you know? Hey, there's nothing wrong with stewed broccoli. But don't be hating on... Unless we're talking about school, like school lunch broccoli, then that's like some radiation food. The star told us something. She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago. It's always my dream to be a rawhide wrangler on the scene of the crime. That's all gone now, like a drinking hole in a prairie fire. You're still investigating that SL9 incident with Miss Star, aren't you? That was my case. It's all solved on the record books, but it smells like a bad game of poker. Can't let it go. That's all there is to it. What kind of case was it anyway? We've heard the name so many times, but no one tells us what actually happened. Oh god. Excuse me? There are some things you're better off not knowing, Bambina. Anyway, that case is officially dead as of 2 days ago. 2 days ago? We gave our case. That's right. The evidence transferals. I was talking about the transferals too. Just learning more and more things. I know what maybe 2 of the machines in here do. Only 2 of them? Must be a dozen. Like I said, Bambina, me and machines, well, I like them about as much as I like stewed cauliflower with my steaks. You should eat your veggies, man. Especially with your steak. They complement each other very well, unless the person didn't cook it right. The easiest ones to understand here are these here security cameras. These are the ones that Officer Meekins mentioned. I feel that Apple should have named the AirPods differently. They should have named Apple Seeds. Apple Seeds. That's a pretty good one. I can totally see why. I mean, I can kind of guess why it's AirPods. Like, I mean, like, there's no wires. You just have them. I was gonna say up in the air, but not really in the air. They're kind of in your ear. So, I don't know. Apple Seeds. If they called it Apple Seeds, I wouldn't bat an eye. I'll be like, oh, that's cool. That makes total sense. But, you know, AirPods, Apple Seeds. I mean, hey, if you want to call them Apple Seeds, by all means, you can spread the term everywhere. Change the name, not by you know, you can have the what's it called, the public opinion of these products. Call them Apple Seeds. I don't really have. I think the only iPhone device I have is an iPad, so I don't really necessarily think I need AirPods or just wireless headphones in general. But I can see the handiness in having one. But yeah, Apple Seeds totally works. I can totally see that. Like, that makes sense to me. Let's see. And Officer Meekins and Detective Goodman, are they on one of those tapes? I reckon they might be. You're the security guard and you reckon? One more thing. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card. Well, yeah, we know that already. That's the card reader by the door. The card reader leaves a record of every ID card that passes through. Oh, now that's helpful. Wow, who's that 777 person? So this is the ID card record. Hey, I've seen that somewhere before. Sorry, Bambina, I can't show you more than that. Huh? I haven't heard whether this is related to the case yet. Mr. Wright, I saw a number on that record just now. I've seen that number before. Maybe there's some way I can prove that record is tied to the stabbing. But before I do, let's talk about this transferal. We keep only evidence from solved cases in this room. They're kept here under the presiding detective's supervision for 2 years. So we can reinvestigate them if it turns out there was a mistake, see? What happens to the evidence after 2 years? It goes to sleep forever in the underground vault at the County Sheriff's Department. That's what we call transferal. We do it every February. Let's see now. Transferal is like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after a case is solved, it's closed forever. Dead. Never to be reopened again. Never to be reinvestigated. And that happened to SL9 2 days ago. It's sad. See this? This is the victim's ID card. Ah, the one that was on the ground in the parking lot. The number on this is 5842189. Officer Marshall, show us the ID card record again. Oh, the fourth number. It's a perfect match. It was used at 5:14, right before the stabbing. What's more, there's only one of them cards in the world. So when the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room. But wait, what did Officer Meekins say? Entered the evidence room and asked the man to display his ID card. So he asked Goodman to show his ID card, what did he do? That's the thing, suddenly he pointed a knife at me. Yes, that's what he said. If he had his ID card then, why would he have pointed a knife at Officer Meekins? Alright, compadre, you win. Guess I can give you this ID card record. Aw, hell yeah, evidence. Love to see it. I've got an idea. Maybe I should show this list to other people with IDs here. Yep, that sounds like a good idea. Actually, wait. Could I show this to the Detective Gumshoe? Look at this. Could you take a look at this? This is the ID card record of the people who came here on the day of the stabbing. I heard the rumors, so it was Goodman who came in here at the time. Oh, I didn't get to finish that. What is it? That second number. It's not your ID number, is it, Detective Gumshoe? Mr. Edgeworth. What? The second number on this list belongs to Mr. Edgeworth. What? Nani? Why would Edgeworth have come to the evidence room? I mean, he's a prosecutor, I would assume for job reasons. Okay, what about you? Could we show you this? Okay, he didn't say anything about it. Let's see. I guess we could show it to her as well. Sorry for the slow pies, I'm still at work until 9 p.m. Oh, sounds rough. Hey, hang in there, man. Also, no worries. You know, I understand. I understand you have a job to do, so don't worry about it. Pacific time, so that's... Yeah, you go. That's pretty late. Should we show you this? Okay, no, you don't say anything. Is Edgeworth here yet? No. Make sure she doesn't say anything about other new evidence I've gotten. No comments for these. Let's see. Alright. I don't think he has much to say about that either. prosecutor's office. Yes, we know that. Let me see what it says. Maybe I can just go over this one more time. Okay, so second one is Edgeworth's number or ID number. Why would I have this? Say anything about that either. Spray something in here. Is there any blood? Oh, wait. Oh. Wow, we got a reaction. There's clearly blood around the spines here. This one's pretty messy. Someone must have tripped over something. And planted their head right into these spines. Ow, that sounds painful. I think that might be more painful than being murdered. That's all you have to say about that? Oh, you know what? Maybe we could spray something here. See if there's like anything else. Let's see. Any blood? Oh. Ha. Blood must be from when Lana. No, my sister isn't the murderer. She did call you, didn't she? At the time of the crime? And her right hand is bandaged. Hey, just whose side are you on? This has nothing to do with taking sides. So this means that Lana's hand had blood on it. It just keeps getting worse. Yeah, you're telling me. Anywhere else? Blood? No. Okay. Actually, wait. Just making sure. Yeah, pretty much said everything I have to say. Any blood in here? Blood, no. This is the virtual boy point of view. Spray some Febreze. Oh! What? It looks like some blood had dripped down here. Judging by the amount, my guess is it's from a nosebleed. A nosebleed, huh? Maybe in his wrath, Mr. Edgeworth slapped someone on for their incompetence. Why does Detective Gumshoe's face come to mind? That's funny. That's literally all they have to say about it, too. That's crazy! That was completely useless to me! Where else would we go? Here? Any other blood? Just gotta spam the A button, hopefully get something. Okay, nothing here. At least from what... At least that's what I think so. Well, that's not what I meant to do. Any blood here? Spray some Febreze around. Want to make the place smell nice and fresh. Okay, nothing. What else could we do? Let's see. I wonder if there's something else we could show him. Let's just show him some of these stuff. See if we can get something out of him. Right? No. It's not really... doesn't have much to say about any of these stuff. Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe we could... Hold on. Maybe we could go to Angel Star and let her know. What else could we do? A lot of monitors here. There's 8 cameras at the evidence terminal, 1 for each section. Each monitor shows a section where the crime took place. Where the cattle sit before the rain come, or the rains come. It's not for man to know, unless you're the security guard responsible. So we won't get any information from that. Those aren't pants, those are chaps. And that's a poncho up there. Aha, poncho! Sure looks cool, but the name is a little silly. Damn. This cactus sure is prickly, it must be real. Just keep your distance from Billy there. You're liable to get hurt. Billy. Yeah, like this has a name. Billy, you're wearing your cowboy hat on your hand. My rawhide cowskin 10... What? My rawhide cowskin 10-gallon hat. that up, but Billy took a fancy to it. Looks like I got stuck on the spine and he couldn't get it off. Okay. Look at this swinging door. Just like a Wild West saloon. Sorry partner, but we're closed for today. Huh? I'll get along home now. Officer Marshall really wanted to be a Wild West bartender. I always wanted to say that. Oh, isn't that nice? I just broke me a steer with this here lasso. What? It was a bellowing moo, pal. Moo. Detective Gumshoe, I presume. There's something else we can investigate here. Something sticking out here. Oh! I didn't even notice. Yeah, there's something sticking out there. Looks like a shark. I guess it must be evidence for some case. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe put this here. There you go, pal, making me out some kind of slob. I'm not responsible for the evidence here. That said, I bet the evidence locker was opened recently. How do you know? Leave things hanging out like that, the evidence gets dirty or ripped. Guard checks on that kind of stuff and notifies the detective responsible. How many times have I had him breathing down my neck for some silly evidence? Sounds like Detective Gumshoe leaves evidence hanging out a lot too. I bet he doesn't tuck in his shirt under that trench coat either. Don't talk behind someone's back. Don't do it right in front of them, pal. Our bulky equipment is gathering dust here. What a sorry-looking fishing pole that is. Ah, it's my personal pole. Never did get around to using it. Wait, I've seen that somewhere before. Alright, pal, that's the metal detector. The one that led to the solving of that case out on Gorge Lake, remember? Alright. Ah, that feels like it was ages ago. And, I don't think I've seen this one before. Oh, that's a bug sweeper. I'm sure it'll come in handy in solving some cases sooner or later. That cheap-looking box. You can't judge a person or a machine by their cover. You gotta look at their heart. Right. Let's see. Bruce Goodman, Miles Edgeworth, and someone else. Excuse me, sorry. Just reading these recent evidence, see if we can do something. Who else have we interacted with? I think we pretty much showed this guy everything. He's not saying much. Huh. Okay. Let's try presenting something. Something's bound to work, right? I'm scared of knives, sir. I was an apple, sir. In my dream, sir, I was being peeled. Just look at that. You don't have to look at that knife. Yeah, he's overreacting to the knife, but I guess he's been through a lot. Okay, that's all we get. Hey, why do you have that? That's from the day it was taken to the prosecutor's office. The day that Detective Goodman's body was found in the trunk. So this means I'm a free man, innocent. If this is a dream, sir, then I hope I never wake up. If this is a dream, you'd better wake up right now. Oh, I got a funny dialogue from that, but nothing else. And I doubt any of these are going to help much, but you never know. That's funny, I think this is the longest episode compared to the others. Because from my recollection, this is episode 5, by the way. I think this specific episode has like up to day 4 trial ladder, like 1 or 2. Okay, wait, we already did this one. I remember. Let's just skip this. What? The only one without a girl with matching badges? No, I'm all alone. All alone. Is that so wrong? Life isn't all about high school sweethearts and youthful romance, sir. So talk about those badges on her coat. I'd like to think there's a difference between my badge and a fashion accessory. Okay, so he pretty much doesn't have much to say about any of that. Useless. And we've gone through this, right? Yeah. What else could we do? I mean, I feel like I've done like everything. Over all this already. We already showed this to her, right? Yeah. SL9 incident. So it was due for transfer the day of the murder, and the detective in charge of the case was the victim. In that case, it's DL6. I keep thinking DL6. SL9 incident thing was. Hard to guess, just knowing the case number. Yeah. Pretty much investigated. Huh. Am I missing something here? Yeah, they pretty much say the same thing about these other things that I've inspected in the past. Okay. Pretty quiet in this room. Alright, same dialogues, yeah. What else? To inspect everything else? No, there's this. Pretty much examined everything here. So if we examined everything, then probably have to show someone something, right? Okay, let's see what do. Oh, maybe we can. Can I present like person? No, I can't. Huh. Oh wait, before let me sometime I would like to save day 2 investigation. And I think there's like 4 days in total that's in this episode. I think. I just don't remember. So let's see, we have our badge and ID. This trophy is useless, this is pretty much useless. I think all of these are pretty much useless by now. Or like for the investigation. What I miss? Nothing much. We're just kinda like, I've just been like walking around trying to see what I can do to advance onto this investigation, but I think we've been a bit of a, oh, what's it called? Trying to figure out what else to do next. I just smacked my earphones. Okay. There's something else. There's blood here. Anywhere else? Doesn't seem like it. What else could we show? Did we show this to you? Up, Huh. Doesn't seem to be saying much about the evidence we just had, and I don't think anyone else did. Not gonna lie, I'm quite confused. What have I not done yet? Let's see. They're still talking to McCree. I was going around talking to different people to try to like find out what else I could do, but no one is reacting to any of the evidence I have on me, so like what am I trying to think? What have I not tried? Because I pretty much I did the what's it called? The luminal test fluid, that's right. To be honest, I've never played an Ace Attorney game. I've played like some, not all of them, but like it's been so long. I didn't play the what was it called? I think the original one. I've watched the anime series like long time ago. And then there was the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, which is like a prequel to these games, which I haven't played before. I played a little bit, but I haven't like completely played it. So some stuff I'm a little like not exactly like knowledgeable, but like prior, like like all these other episodes are I did have some knowledge. Your audio is a bit low compared to the game audio. That's weird. I didn't do anything to my mic volume. Let me try lowering. Do I still sound low? Maybe it's like make the mic a little closer. Am I still? We're still low? Are we okay now? I think it's because I got you on speakers other than my AirPods. Oh, okay. See, this is like, because I was like, I thought my, it sounds better now. Okay, thank you. I got worried for a second because I was like, uh-oh. I didn't do anything. Let's see. Let me increase the volume for myself. Oh, you know what? What's it? Where is it? I sprayed the luminal on. That's not what I meant to do. I sprayed it on the other side of. Okay, yeah, there's blood here. Okay, I never sprayed here. Okay, maybe we can find something. If there's nothing here, then I have absolutely zero idea as to what I need to do. Because I'm lost. Oh! Oh my gosh. Why am I getting a reaction here? There's no reason for the murderer to touch the spot if he fled out the door. This just might be something significant. Hey, that's some pretty amazing stuff you got there, pal. What, this? It's called luminal testing fluid. Where'd you get your hands on that? Huh? I'd like to get some too. I'll just borrow 50 bucks from the chief. Where do you get this, Emma? I always buy it by mail order. Well, I better jot this down on the floor plans. Nice. So, anything else to say? No? We have the blood. Okay, maybe we can, hold on. Move to guard station. And present. Hi, Joyce. I didn't get a notification for this. Oh no, it's okay. How you doing? That's unfortunate. Yeah, for some time, I think it happened to me too. Someone else, like the other day, was live, and I was never notified. So that sucks. So let's see. Nothing. It's been 3 hours. I've missed. No. It's okay. I always highlight them. You don't gotta worry about missing those 3 hours if I keep them in the channel. Me and Han have been here for a minute. Yeah, they've been here for a hot minute. But yeah, hopefully you're doing well. I think. Okay, maybe. Am I stuck? No. Oops. Oh, I'm pressing buttons. Help. Oh, Joy's with the gifted sub? What? I keep forgetting to fix the sound notif because it's exactly the same as if you normally sub. I will work on that. That literally just reminded me. Oh my god. But yeah, thank you so much for the gifted sub. I appreciate it. Joy's Pog Master. Yo, that was a massive Pog champ. Thank you so much for the sub. Or gifted sub to Nate. Sub hype. Okay, so maybe there's nothing else. I appreciate the subs and gift subs so much. Where else would what do I do with this? There's blood there, blood here. Anywhere else? Had to sanitize the whole room. Yep, we're just Febrezing the entire place. Has to be something, right? I mean, I've already investigated everywhere. I've shown evidence to everybody. They've already reacted and said their piece. Only thing I can think of is maybe. Oh my god. Yo, Trip 2, another one, and another one. Yo. Sub hype again. Thank you so much for the subs. I appreciate it, Trip. Trip the goat. Thank you so much. Sub hype. I need to add more emotes soon. I only have 3. I can think of some fun ones. I'll have to work on that as well. Thanks, sub hype. Yes. Massive dang. I'm just spraying everywhere. I don't even know if this is helping. I feel like so there's one. Is there anything else? Huh. What have I not done? Okay, you know what? Just in case, I'm going to look up some stuff, see if I missed anything, because I do not want to sit here using my brain for the past, like, how many minutes now? I don't know. Okay, let me just make sure I did everything, because I feel like I did. I'm usually really thorough when it comes to this stuff, so if I'm missing something, watch it be some stupid, like, little detail that I just missed out on. So I know that's bloodstains, there's, and then presenting a knife, yes, yes. Okay, so I did talk to the chief of detectives and the chief of police. I got the report. And let's see. Stick stock. Okay. So it's definitely something to do with this, right? Did I not present? What else could I show him? I mean, what's for dinner? Too soon for that. It's like 3:30 there. I mean, hey, maybe some people like having dinner at 3 p.m. Lunch is just a it's just a prequel to dinner, you know. Oops. Getting off at 9 p.m. That sounds rough though. Like, oh, hey, new dialect. Finally, some progress. Are you serious? I just have to show him some stuff. The Bloody Violent case. A serial killing. Oh no. I actually killed some cereal this morning, you know? Bad joke. Maybe I don't want to get involved in this after all. I hate it. Used to get off at 10 p.m. Damn. 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. Yikes. 5 to 9? That is... I cannot imagine waking up so early. That schedule is only for this week? Oh, well, that's good, I guess, if it's only for this week. What's today, like Wednesday? Yeah, you got like 2 more days. Respect the grind, yep. We all respect the getting the bag, you know. 5 a.m. is 5 a.m. is sleep time for me. I cannot wake up. I can, but I don't want to. I don't think anyone really wants to. Taylor made a mistake, and Mr. Edgeworth built his case around that to nab him. And this was 2 years ago. So Mr. Edgeworth right in the spotlight and started the rumor mill. Oh yeah, the rumors that he forges evidence and stuff. It's supposed to be all cleaned up with the transferal the other day, and it was the last job he ever did. Detective Goodman, that is. Goodman was the detective in charge of the incident. Yes. What time do you... Oh yeah. He always wakes up like... mucho late. Unless it's like work, I'm assuming. Massive sleeper. Nathan took the knife out the evidence locker himself. Hey pal, look at the time! Was it something you needed to be going to? It's just that Mr. Edgeworth's inquiry committee should be letting out soon. I'm going to go get them my report for the day. Might help you, you know. What is that? Oh. You made a note written on the back of that flyer? The one that says nothing but no problems? Hey, if Mr. Edgeworth we're talking about, I'm sure he can use a report like this. I believe in him. Who needs enemies when you've got friends like Detective Gumshoe? I'm off, pal. Later. Probably see what Edgeworth has to say, too. Well, let's go do that, then. Here, and then move to the prosecutor's office. There we go. Only took about 10,000 years. Oh, hello. Ah, guests, my apologies. Oh, it's you. Have we met somewhere? Huh? Mr. Edgeworth, I beg your leave. So long. Is Edgeworth here? There, standing by the window, a teacup in his hand. He's faded to existence. Right. Left. He has the hotel bring him tea service? Mr. Edgeworth, you're back from the district prosecutor's office inquiry? That's quite a mouthful. I am. By the way, Detective Gumshoe was looking for you. Ah, yes. He brought me the latest information, it seems. I'm supposed to say the last. Really? Was that helpful? Apparently a new French restaurant is opening near here. I think he was trying to console me somehow. The real info is on the other side, Edgeworth. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I think this whole thing is really taking a toll on him. Yes, well. So how did the inquiry committee go? Actually, they decided to treat this not as a case of concealing evidence, but as a communications error during the investigation. Concealing evidence? Yes, apparently there are some who believe that I concealed evidence. They gave me a warning. You were lucky this time. Again. Again. Then repeating what the other person says. I've heard them say that so many times, ever since that case 2 years ago. Anyways, are you okay for trial tomorrow? I'm still the presiding prosecuting attorney. However, something happened? They gave control of the investigation over to the police department. The police department? You two? You just gonna copy what he says like that? It's just repeating things? Yes, any further investigation for this case will be directed by the Chief of Police Gant. I could do nothing but wait for his results. I see. Why, I ask you, why? All along, I've done only what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of. But still... Wow, I've never seen him this out of sorts. Around 9:30 a.m. because I go to work, and when I don't, it depends, like from 12 to 2. Today I woke up around 10 because I was woken up. It's really warm today. I think... Also, I think it's getting warmer here as well. It's starting to reach around the 40s to 50 degrees now. It's super warm today, and it sucks because my work uniform is all black. Oh, gosh. Just sweating thinking about it. For me, though, like even if it is a little warm outside, my room sometimes gets, like, slightly chilly, so I always have, like, a sweater on me. It's 87 right now, Marriott. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's gonna be 80 anytime soon. Maybe until, like, another 2 months. Anyways. I mean, well, then again, I guess you guys live on the West Coast, so it's, like, always, like, 80 degrees. Or maybe sometimes it'll be, like, 70s or something. But anytime I go to LA, it's... Well, then again, it's always because it's summer. That's why it's always, like, hot. But the West Coast is usually warm anyways, right? So... Or most of the time. You can get Maverick in here, Dark Winter. Yes. I sleep like a log. No, I never understood that phrase. Slept like a log? I'm like... Logs? I don't know. I never really understood the meaning. As I was saying, What's this? A record of ID card usage? Edgeworth, you went into the evidence room that day, didn't you? Just before the incident occurred, no less. Yes, that's true. Why, Mr. Edgeworth? Please don't look at me like that. I was asked to go by Chief Gant, no less. Chief of Police? No, the Chief of Disneyland. What other Gant is there, bro? My daughter co-sleeps with me, and she sleeps like a clog. Just non-stop rotates. Oh, it's one of those like just moves around a lot during sleep. I think for me, I'm usually just like, I'll probably like move a little bit, but not too much. Other than that, I just kind of like sleep like a corpse. On the evidence for a case that wrapped up half a year ago. Told me he wanted me to keep it here in the prosecutor's office, but it was solved, right? It would have been. Oh wait, what? It would have to be if the evidence was already filed. The chief is never one to explain himself. In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back here. And that's what kind of case it was? Let me guess, a murder. I can't say. It really has nothing to do with the current case. I'm curious about this other case. I better make a note of it. Oh my god, my little sister used to sleep like that when we were younger. My longest sleep was 15 hours. I think it was around, same thing for me. I think the longest I've slept was also around 15 hours. It's because my daughter hates blankets, so she tries to cuddle with me when it's cold. Oh. So she's also a heater. I don't remember the last. I know Aram. He doesn't move too much in his sleep, but he like snores, and it's the most funniest thing because it's loud. I never know because I'm already sleeping by the time he's snoring. Usually. She gets it from you, Nate. When you sleep at 12 p.m. and wake up mid next day, and you're like, what the hell? What the hell? I think the longest I slept was like 9 p.m.-ish until like 12 to 2. So that's like 15 hours or so. But that was when I was like super young. Not that I'm old or anything. I'm still plenty young. But you know, when I was younger. Like I'll be telling you about this sooner or later. Oh yes, this. Okay, George, why don't you tell me about it? Tell me the truth. The Sunlight incident was a heinous serial killing case. The head of the investigation was the deputy chief of police at the time, Damon Gant. I think they said Demon Gant. I was about to say, yo, that's a kind of a sick name. That wacky old coot was involved in the case 2 years ago too then. Top officer, and it was my first time working with him. I was nervous. One time I worked 2 18-hour shifts, and once I got off I slept for like 16 hours, only woke up because I had to pee. Honestly, I hate that when I like wake up in the middle of the night to like go use the bathroom. Use the bathroom and wash my hands and stuff, go to my room, and I'm just laying there, I'm like, damn, now I'm not that sleepy. It's gonna take like another hour for me to go to sleep. I probably sleep till that too if I work that long. Yeah, that sounds super exhausting, honestly. Like, I don't usually sleep, like, I mean, even like, because there are times where I would sometimes like a while ago in the past, I would like help my dad in his work for like almost the entire day. I'd go home, I wouldn't feel like sleeping, I would just be like watching shows or playing games or something. But I feel like if I ever did have work in an official job and then work for that long, I would probably want to sleep the entire night. I'd only have time to sleep. Found a guilty verdict and the killer was executed. People still execute? I guess they're death penalties, so never mind. I guess they're technically executions. That's not, I didn't touch the evidence. Yes, I will do anything in my power to win a trial. However, I do have a code and I follow it faithfully. By the way, Emma, the chief prosecutor wanted to know something. My sister? What? If you were still studying forensic science. Huh? Yes, of course. Oh, just today, Mr. Wright and I were using this. Liminal testing fluid, huh? Oh, then. You might have use for this. Aluminum powder for taking fingerprints. Wow, that actually could help. It's been chemically treated for better adhesion. For me? Are you sure? We are the enemy, you know. I have no say in today's investigation. Do as you will. Edgeworth, I'm really... No need to thank me. Here, take your powder and these fingerprint files for everyone involved. Thanks. How about giving these to Detective Gumshoe as well? This Friday I plan on getting my webcam, then I'll do my official first stream. Hopefully my work won't conflict since I'm on call. I look forward to that very much, and I hope so too, you know? Let's get going. One last investigation. Oh, God. Alright. Do you remember seeing a suspicious handprint somewhere? I do too. You know where we're going? The evidence room to check those handprints. He's gone. Our investigation turned up a suspicious handprint. Yes, indeed it did. Here in this blood on the detective's evidence locker. Let's use the secret weapon we just borrowed. Alright, let's get started. First, choose a finger. A finger? A UB? Each finger leaves behind a slightly different imprint. So let's choose the finger that will have left behind the clearest print. I really can't tell the difference at a glance. Quit procrastinating and choose a finger. Probably this one. Okay, now it's time to check for prints. Let me show you how it's done. I'm starting to get that sparkle in her eyes. Pog. Nate stream. First, we sprinkle aluminum powder around. Huh? How do you do that? By getting the powder and sprinkling it around. Or with the A button. Okay. Looks like that did the trick. The aluminum powder adheres completely to the print. Once the powder is well spread, just blow away the excess. Huh? How do I do... How do you blow... With your mouth, bro. Just it's normal human function. Or with the X button. Yeah, that works too. Imagine you're blowing out the candles on a birthday cake. See? Oh, that looks like fun. Might take some getting used to, though. Speak for yourself, man. Only for me it's 2 buttons. It's fine. I won't go up. It won't go up your nose or anything. You just pour the powder on thick and blow away the extra. Those are the basics of fingerprinting, Mr. Wright. Guess I better give it a try. First try. But this looks nothing like a fingerprint. Now that you mention it, I guess it doesn't. What does it mean? I think it means we're out of luck. Out of luck? The person who left this hamper must have worn gloves. Don't tell me we've been wasting our time here. Hey, calm down. That's just the way it goes sometimes with scientific investigations. But it does seem a shame. While we're at it, why don't we look for other prints? Other prints? Looking at the locker door again closely. Seems like there are fingerprints outside the bloody handprint as well. Let's see if we can find a clear print. Oh, I see this. Everywhere. And then below the excess. Wow. Are you serious? That's not... Come on, I got it. Is this... Maybe I should... Just in case. Are you serious? That's the fingerprint, no? Are you kidding me? I know what? Whatever. I don't know what. Okay. Yeah, print so clear it's dazzling. Dazzling? Anyway, this print took a lot of effort to find. Let's match it up right away. So we're not done yet. This is quite a process. There's no point in finding a fingerprint and not knowing who the owner is, right? I guess she's right. Look at the fingerprint data we got from Mr. Edgeworth. And point out the person you think left these prints. How am I supposed to know who it was? You can make a pretty good guess, or I can make a pretty good guess. Bloody handprint and the fingerprints are in different places, right? That means that the prints probably won't have, or don't have anything to do with our case. So whose fingerprints would we most likely find on this evidence locker? This looks pretty similar. Wow! Aha! So these prints belong to Detective Gumshoe. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You gave me this so what look. Guess that's probably because I was thinking, so what? Okay, so we came up with nothing this time, but there's always next time. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. You gotta roll with the punches, Mr. Wright. Thanks for the sympathy. Wait, if I remember correctly, there was one other handprint in this room. Yes, there was. Right here. This is where we got a luminal fluid reaction, right? Right, there was a handprint here. Okay, wanna try using this? There we go, her eyes sparkling again. Of course we're gonna check the prints. That's the spirit. Oh, but I have to warn you about something first. What? The area with the blood was wiped away, right? We ended up finding it using chemical means. Any prints in that area will have been wiped away too. Oh, right. So that means no prints. Would you say the probability of your hypothesis is high? Don't ask me. Anyway, we must try to find prints that weren't wiped away. Prints other than the ones left by the bloody hand. Give it my best shot. The kind of result won't be any good for matching prints, will it? But it doesn't look like we'll get a clear result from this print. Let's try a different finger then. Wait, is this the same one? Yeah, it's the same one. Huh. Am I... something I'm missing here? I'm not seeing anything else. Oh, there's two of them. One. Okay. Just do the little circle. Oh, there we go. We got something now. Oh, yes. What? Are you kidding me? What else do I have to do? What do you want from me? There we go. Looks like this one. Nice. Hey, these fingerprints, whose are they? Whose? Is it someone I know? It's Officer Marshall. Huh? Officer Jake Marshall? That's gotta be a coincidence. He's not involved in the crime. Emma. This is decidedly different from Detective Gumshoe's prints. The luminal reaction. The blood and the fingerprints are in the same place. Oh. Oh! So we have Jake Marshall's fingerprints on a white blood stain. But why would Officer Marshall... Looks like our investigation is finally turning up some results. I guess this is what you'd call decisive evidence. I don't believe it. Well... It's there. Okay, I think, well, and I think this is a good place to end it. Wouldn't you all agree? I think, let's see what's next. Yeah, so next time I stream this, we're gonna be going to day 3 trial. And from my recollection, there's 4 days. So this is like, probably the longest one. I think the longest, like the second longest was like day 2 or like episode 2 or 3. But yeah, this one's gonna take a while. Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm gonna check if anyone is live right now. No, not really. Okay. Oh, that's fine. Alright. If I'm not busy next week, I'm pretty sure I'm not. We'll come back to Ace Attorney next Wednesday. So hope you look forward to that. We're getting close. We're getting a little closer. I think we're like in the middle. We're like at the mid section of this episode now. So you know, we're getting close. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. We're almost officially done with this, so you know. Can we raid one of my friends? Yeah, sure, go ahead. Yeah, just drop a name, and we'll raid them. All right. Is that how it's spelled? Like all caps? Just so I know for sure, because I don't want to accidentally type the wrong name. Like that's exactly how it's spelled, right? Like all caps, baby smalls. Okay, so the BB is capitalized and the okay, so let's do that. BB smalls. Okay. There we go. Alright, let's see what she's playing. Is that? Okay, so the Baby Smalls is playing Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin. I've heard that it's pretty good. So let's check them out. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys have a good one. And let us raid this individual. Alright. Hope you have a good one. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let's go raid him. I'll have this up and